Hey, what's happening, nation? It's Son Joku. The NFL Combine's coming to a close. I just wanted to go ahead and put a video out there and just take a look at some of these guys and some of the guys that have really stepped up and made a big impact through this Combine. It's been insane to me to watch these kids come out there and just put out there what they can do, and just the way that this board changes just truly drives me crazy. But I want to take a look at it, highlight a few players that I really would love to see in the silver and black. I'm not sure if they're going to make it to where our picks are, but it would be awesome if they did. It would truly impact this team in a major way. So I want to take a look at it, take a look at possibly how the draft's going to go. I know free agency hasn't happened yet or anything, but I don't know, just a cool little video to put out there, see what you guys are thinking. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. I'm not going to waste too much time. We're going to go ahead and jump into this. You got Chase Young and Joe Burrow right at the top of the list. I'm pretty sure this is going to be our number 1 and number 2 pick in this draft. Burrow's going to end up going to Cincinnati. I feel for him. I don't think that's going to be a really good fit. I don't think that's a good fit for any rookie quarterback, but maybe he can turn that system around. Curious to see what happens with that. I'll keep a close eye on that. And then Chase Young should end up going to Washington. If they don't draft him, I will be truly amazed. I know some people have been saying that they're going to take Tua, but I don't believe that's going to happen. I think Tua is going to end up dropping all the way down to either the Dolphins or the Chargers. The two players that really stood out to me through this whole combine and all this shit were Jeff Okudah, who I did not know much about this dude. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. This dude is like the alpha that Gruden's been talking about, bringing in to pair out there with Abram. This dude is a beast, like a true beast. I would love to see this dude in the silver and black. Like, I would love every second of that. Him and Mullen together could potentially be two shutdown corners in this league. I would take him in the first round. I do not see him dropping all the way down to 12 at this point anymore. And then Isaiah Simmons, he was the other one that I truly wanted. And there was a mock draft that came out like probably a solid month ago at this point that had us taken. It was Simmons at 12 and then Akua at 19. Dude, that would be like our ultimate draft. I would have no problem skipping over CeeDee Lamb or Judy if we could land those two dudes in the first round. But I really think that the Lions are shopping around Slay because they're going to end up taking Jeff, which totally sucks because I really wanted to see that dude in the silver and black. I think that would be a huge fit for us. And then Simmons came out there and ended up having just a huge combine. So he turned everybody's head that was out there. He still might end up dropping a 12. It's possible. So if he's there, if either one of these dudes are there at 12, we need to take them. If by some miracle we end up getting both of these dudes, that would be fucking crazy for us. I just don't see it happening. But if we can lock down one of these two, I know a lot of you guys want a defensive lineman. You got Brown and Kinlaw out there. Both of these guys, I like both of them. I really do. I just want to see Hurst and Hall have a shot at really getting out there and making an impact out there. So let me know what you think about that. I do not see us blowing a first-round pick on one of these two dudes. And then you have 3 offensive linemen in the top 15. Those guys are going to go. I mean, in the top 10 probably. Maybe top 10, top 12, somewhere in there. But it's going to end up being the Cardinals are going to end up taking one. Who was the other team I had marked out there? And the Browns. So the Cardinals and Browns are going to end up taking these offensive linemen off the board. But I mean, it's going to allow a few of these other guys to drop down to us. But even if, I don't know. I know we talked a lot about Judy. I know we talked a lot about Lamb. But this is an extremely deep class at wide receiver. I'd like to see us still get one of those top 2 receivers in this first round. But I'm telling you right now, if we can go defense, and lock down these two, you have to have that. And if you don't, where is he at? Kenneth Murray has been slipping down the board a little bit. There's honestly no reason for it. I really think that we're going to end up going ahead and getting Murray probably at that 19 spot. And then, who's that? Trey Higgins, was it Higgins that ended up running the fastest 40 out there? I'm pretty sure. No, it was Ruggs ended up running the fastest 30 or 40 out there. He ran in like 4.27. That was crazy. There was a cornerback that was right behind him in that. So, but Ruggs ends up looking real good too. He's in the top 20. I don't know. If we can get one of those defensive players, just right off the top, right at that 12 spot. I think we definitely need to go wide receiver at that spot. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. But if we can go defense in that first round, I think we'll be looking incredibly good. And then after that, you end up dropping. I'm saying that we're not going to trade any picks or do anything like that. I know a lot of you guys have been saying that we're going to trade our picks around and try to get just a lot more value out of this draft because it is so deep at so many positions, which is very possible. At 33, you got Jordan Love. I talked about this guy. This was probably a solid month ago that I talked about him. And since then, he has just jumped up these boards crazy. I talked about taking him with our third round pick. And I really don't know if this dude's going to end up making it out of the first round anymore. I think a lot of people have caught on to what he can do and just the style of play that he has in the new NFL. So he's not going to be there. He's going to end up being gone. That was the one rookie that I talked about bringing on that I really liked having him behind Carr, not starting next season, but behind Carr, just to have him there just in case. I think we're going to end up missing out on Patrick Queen. But then you get into the third round. I mean, we're dropping all the way down. You're in the late 70s here. At 75, you have Thaddeus Moss. I really like Carrier. I do not like the size that Moss has, but I mean, he has that legacy behind him, so it is what it is. He does make some damn good plays, and he is a true playmaker out there. So if we brought him in to fight for that carrier position at tight end, I really don't think we're going to do it just because we don't need tight end help at all. But, I mean, late in the third round, if he's still sitting out there, I could see us bringing him in just to have that added competition. And if he wins that spot, so be it. Another playmaker tight end I'll never turn that down ever at all. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about with you guys was I talked about Gruden bringing in just a big bruising back on the back end of this draft, which I still think is a true possibility. And so if you go into like the late rounds, you drop all the way down here, and I was going through this list, I'm not even kidding, I was looking for this dude because I knew that Gruden was probably, and Mayock were going to be looking for a guy like this. If you go down to A.J. Dillon out of Boston College, he's 6 foot, 247. I went out and watched some tape of this kid. He is, if you want the guy that's going to go out there and just break down a defense and just drop his shoulder and run through people, it's A.J. Dillon. I really like this kid. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. He's not the fastest, but he is huge. He is huge. He has the power, and he is hungry as shit. I really like this kid. I'd really like to see him in the late rounds come in here and just kind of win that fourth running back spot, to just be the guy that can go in there and just wear a team down. So let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know if there's anybody out there that really stood out to you that you want to talk about just in future videos going forward. I really think that if we end up pulling off a solid draft here and free agency goes the way that I think it's going to go, we're going to have such a damn good team moving into Vegas. You guys are going to be amazed by it. So let me know what your opinions are. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it in the comments section. Until next time, guys, I'm Son Joku. We will see you guys next time.